Hey there, this is Michael with Buffalo Finances, and we're going to show you today how to file the BOI report with FinCEN, which is a requirement for any small business, any business in America. And you have to file this by December 31st of 2024. And so we want to show you how to do it. You can hire us to do it, but if you're comfortable doing it yourself, you're welcome to. And let's go through our steps. So we'll share this guide as well. But the first thing you're going to want to do is go to the FinCEN website. And this is the link right here, BOI, e-filing, FinCEN, Gov, file BOIR. And once you get there, you're going to click prepare and submit the BOI report. Very simple. They want everyone to comply, so they've made it a very key feature of their website. You're going to agree to their terms. And for most people, this is going to be your first filing. So you'd select initial filing. If you messed it up, you're going to do option B, which is a correct prior report. If you have a change in ownership since the first time you filed, then you'll need to file the step C, update prior report, and item D is newly exempt entity. There's not a lot of companies that are exempt from this. So if you are exempt, then I don't know why you'd be doing this. So most people are going to use item A though. Then you're going to click next, and we recommend clicking request to receive the FinCEN ID. You have to complete this report to get one. So if you haven't completed your report, you don't have one yet. Next, you'll enter your company's legal name. Make sure you enter your legal name, not your doing business as name, but your legal name. Doing business as is next, which not everyone has that. So if you do have a DBA, you'll enter it in box 6, and then you will select your identification type. Most people are going to put their employer identification number, your EIN here. If you don't have one, because you never were issued one, then you'll use your social security number. But I think if you're watching this, you're probably going to have an EIN. All right, then select your country. I'm expecting you to put United States of America. If you're not going to select that, you probably need to find some local professional assistance. And next is the state of the entity. So a lot of people will use their local state because that's where they domesticated their entity. Some people like to do their LLC or Incs in Delaware or Wyoming or Nevada, whatever state you're in. You're going to select that here. Put your address in for your location. And they're expecting your physical address, not your PO box or mailing address. Put your physical address here. There's the state, zip code. Next, steps 18 through 31 are only required if it is an entity that was created in 2024. If it's pre-2024, it does not need to be, the section can be skipped completely, and the website will say that. So you're going to put in the primary owner's information in this section. So the primary owner will enter in your last name, first name, date of birth, your home address, country, state, zip code, those normal things. And then you actually have to upload your ID. Driver's license or US passport is my recommendation. So you upload the ID here, you enter the identification number, select your country and state. This is that it's from. Oh, and this is for a passport. If you put the passport, you do it there. And then you'll click next. The entity was created before 2024. You can skip those steps. We'll have similar steps we're going to come up to for everyone else. Enter in your beneficial owner. This is step 32 in our guide. So this is the first actual beneficial owner. This is what they're trying to find out, is who is the owner of this entity, this LLC or Inc. They want to disclose, the government wants that disclosed to them. So put the first name, last name, middle name, and that's optional. Middle name's optional. I like to put middle initial at least. That way it doesn't get confused with as many other people. Date of birth, residential address. They want to know where you live, or where the owner lives. City, country, state, zip code, and identification. So there's a bunch of different options. Driver's license, passport. Those are the most common, but there's other ones you can use. There's a list you'll select from. Make sure you enter the correct identification number. From that ID, select your country and your state, and then make sure you attach a physical copy of it. For driver's license, I recommend doing front and back, and then put in the email address of both the person that is submitting this. You'll have to do an email and a confirmation, and then I think it's optional here, and then submit the report. So this is the final step here where it says that the report was submitted. So in this example, we just did one owner. If there's more than one owner, then you'll make sure you select additional owner. And the criteria is that if somebody owns 25% or more of an entity, they need to be on this report. Or if they have control over it. So typically, if you have two partners, 50-50 owners, you both need to be on this report. If you have four partners, everyone's got 25%, you all four need to be on this report. If you have 10 owners and 8 of the owners have less than 25%, those 8 don't need to be here. Okay? So hopefully that was helpful. And if you do want assistance with this, you're welcome to hire us to do it. We're charging anywhere from $250 to $1,000, depending on your level of complexity with your ownership. But most people are going to be $250. We just want you to be in compliance because the penalties are pretty big. It's a $10,000 penalty if you don't file this, and there's no reason why everyone shouldn't be in compliance. So this is Michael again with Buffalo Finances. Have a great day, and we'll talk to you soon.